Practical sports assignment, I will be analysing the press-up test, which is an anaerobic test. This test measures the muscular endurance of the upper body. The muscles consist of the anterior deltoid, the pectoralis major and the triceps. To undertake this test you will require a non-slip surface, a stopwatch and maybe a mat if needed. To perform this test you need to place your hands in front of you that are shoulder width apart, and your fingers need to be facing forward. Your feet also should be together, and you should start in the upright position. You should lower your body until your arms are parallel to the ground in the downward position. Then you will return back to the upward position. In the up position, your elbows must be extended in order to count as one push-up, and this is one repetition. Resting should be done in the up position, from front leaning rest position. Both hands must remain in contact with the floor at all times. The total number of the correct push-ups in 1 minute is recorded as the score. Before you start the push-up and after you finish, there must be a warm-up and a cool-down to ensure that you do not pull any muscles and it reduces the risk of injury. And the recovery time should be at least 5 minutes. It is expected that with the appropriate training between each test, the analysis would indicate an improvement in the athlete's upper body strength endurance. This test is suitable for active individuals, but not for those who the test would be contradicted. The general area of this test is the upper body strength, and it can be used for a vast number of different sports activities that involve upper body strength used a lot. Men use the standard military STAR test, which is completely a straight body and no knees touching the ground, whereas women might bend their knees and use that position as it is easy for them.
The press-up test has advantages as well as disadvantages. The advantage is that there is not much equipment required, so if there is, it's easy to get to and it will only be small. This means it is simple to set up and conduct and won't be time-consuming. The test can be administered by the athlete and they only need one other assistant to help them with it. And it can also be conducted anywhere as it's only a small test, so there's not much space required. A disadvantage though is that you do need an assistant to help time the test as well as monitor the amount of press-ups that are being done.
This is the correct way of performing a push-up. This is the incorrect way of performing the push-up.